The Art and Dark Psychology of Ignoring a Woman. Top 20 Tips. The psychological impact of ignoring. Ignoring a woman can have profound psychological effects, significantly impacting her self-esteem, emotional state, and behavior. Understanding these consequences is crucial for anyone considering this tactic, as the implications can be far-reaching and deeply embedded in her psyche. In summary, the psychological impact of ignoring a woman is multifaceted and profound. It can undermine her self-esteem, destabilize her emotional well-being, and alter her behavior in ways that are often detrimental to her overall mental health. Therefore, it is essential to approach such tactics with a full understanding of their potential consequences. Number 1. Avoid eye contact. Avoiding eye contact is a fundamental technique in the art of ignoring. Eye contact is a powerful form of communication that can convey interest and engagement. By deliberately avoiding eye contact, you send a clear signal that you are not interested in engaging with the person. Number 2. Not responding to text messages. In today's digital age, communication often happens through text messages. One effective technique to ignore someone is by not responding to their messages. When you receive a text, resist the urge to reply immediately or even at all. This can create a sense of uncertainty and can make the person feel neglected. Number 3. Giving short, non-committal answers. Another way to master the art of ignoring is by using short, non-committal answers. When asked a question or engaged in conversation, provide minimal responses. For example, use words like yes, no, or maybe without elaborating. This approach can make the other person feel that you are not invested in the conversation, thereby creating a sense of detachment. Short answers can also limit the opportunity for further dialogue, effectively curtailing the interaction. Number 4. Prioritizing other activities. One subtle yet effective technique is to prioritize other activities over the person you are ignoring. Engage in tasks that require your full attention, such as reading a book, working on a project, or even watching a movie. Number 5. Maintaining physical distance. Maintaining physical distance is another basic technique to implement. If you find yourself in the same environment, make a conscious effort to stay physically apart. For example, if you are in a social setting, position yourself at the opposite end of the room. Number 6. Be selectively responsive. Being selectively responsive involves carefully choosing when and how to respond to a woman's communication. This tactic requires a nuanced understanding of social cues and timing. By not always being readily available, you create a sense of unpredictability that can make you seem more intriguing. Number 7. Limit your availability. Limiting your availability can effectively communicate disinterest without the need for direct confrontation. This means being less accessible for spontaneous plans and not always answering messages immediately. Keep in mind that this strategy works best when applied consistently but not excessively, as overdoing it can lead to misunderstandings or feelings of neglect. Number 8. Utilize body language. Body language is a powerful tool in conveying disinterest. Simple gestures like avoiding prolonged eye contact, crossing your arms, or angling your body away during conversations can subtly signal that you are not as engaged. Mastering the art of body language can help you manage interactions without having to verbally express your disinterest. Number 9. Prioritize other commitments. Showcasing that you have other priorities can be an effective way to ignore a woman without being overtly dismissive. By focusing on your career, hobbies, or social activities, you naturally limit the time and attention you can devote to her. Number 10. Control the conversation. Taking control of the conversation allows you to steer interactions in a way that minimizes emotional engagement. This can be done by keeping discussions superficial and avoiding topics that can foster a deeper connection. Answer questions briefly and direct the conversation to less personal subjects. Number 11. Subtly diminish her importance. One advanced tactic in the art of ignoring involves subtly diminishing her importance in your interactions. This does not mean being overtly rude or dismissive, but rather, it involves subtle cues that indicate she is not your primary focus. The goal is to make her feel less central to your social dynamics, prompting her to seek your attention more actively. Number 12. Create an air of mystery. Another powerful technique is to create an air of mystery around yourself. By being enigmatic and withholding certain information, you can pique her curiosity and compel her to seek you out. Share only selective details and leave her wondering about the rest. The psychological impact of curiosity can be profound, as it triggers a natural human tendency to seek out the unknown. Consequently, she may find herself drawn to you in an attempt to unravel the mystery. Number 13. Strategic use of silence. Silence can be a potent tool when used strategically. By occasionally employing deliberate pauses in conversations or not responding immediately to messages, you can create moments of uncertainty. This technique leverages the psychological discomfort that often accompanies silence, compelling her to fill the void with increased engagement. Number 14. Employing controlled emotional distance. Maintaining controlled emotional distance is another sophisticated tactic. This involves being emotionally present without becoming overly invested. By showing genuine interest and empathy, yet keeping a certain emotional reserve, you create a sense of balance. The psychological impact here is the balance between accessibility and elusiveness, which can be intriguing and compelling. Number 15. Utilizing nonverbal cues. Lastly, nonverbal communication can play a crucial role in advanced ignoring tactics. Subtle body language signals, such as slightly turning away during conversations or maintaining a relaxed posture, can convey disinterest without the need for words. Nonverbal cues can have a powerful psychological impact, often speaking louder than words and reinforcing the message of diminished importance and emotional distance. Number 16. Know when to break the silence. Mastering the art of ignoring a woman involves understanding the delicate balance between silence and engagement. While ignoring can be a powerful psychological tool, it is crucial to recognize the moments when breaking the silence can be beneficial. This approach maintains the upper hand by keeping the interaction dynamic and unpredictable. Number 17. Balance ignoring with occasional attention. Ignoring should not be an all-encompassing strategy but rather part of a broader approach. To master this art, one must intersperse periods of ignoring with moments of attention. The strategic deployment of attention can amplify the effectiveness of ignoring, thereby enhancing control over the interaction. Number 18. Maintain the upper hand. The ultimate goal of ignoring is to maintain the upper hand in the relationship dynamic. This requires a keen understanding of the other person's reactions and adjusting your behavior accordingly. Maintaining the upper hand also involves setting boundaries and being consistent in your approach, ensuring that the tactic does not backfire. Number 19. Use ignoring as a tool, not a weapon. It's important to emphasize that ignoring should be used as a psychological tool, not a weapon. The intent should not be to cause harm or distress, but to create a sense of intrigue and self-reflection. When used responsibly, ignoring can foster a deeper understanding and appreciation within the relationship. Number 20. Reflect and adapt. Finally, mastering the art of ignoring involves continuous reflection and adaptation. Each individual and situation is unique, necessitating a nuanced approach. By staying attuned to the other person's feelings and responses, you can adjust your tactics to maintain effectiveness and ensure that the relationship evolves positively. In this video, let us notice this: weighing the risks and benefits. In this comprehensive exploration of the art and dark psychology of ignoring a woman, we have delved into a variety of strategies and psychological nuances. From understanding the initial emotional impact to navigating the potential pitfalls, it's clear that this tactic is both potent and fraught with complexities. By understanding both the potential benefits and the inherent risks, readers can make informed decisions about whether and how to incorporate these psychological strategies into their interpersonal interactions. The key lies in striking a balance that promotes mutual respect and emotional well-being.